Yeah.
The gang's back in town. Spread the word all around. They're gonna have some fun. There's more news to go around. Vlog Talk! Vlog Talk! Vlog Talk! Vlog Talk!
Good morning, Cards. I'm Lyndon Longwell.
And I'm Patrick Gallagher. Today is Friday, March 21st, and you're watching
Vlog Talk. Can't believe we'll be graduating and saying farewell to T-Dub in just a few months.
Yeah, me neither. There's so many upcoming events listed on the Thomas Worthington website.
You're so right, Pat. It's the easiest way to stay up to date, and the Worthington Communications Team is great at keeping us informed.
Let's check in with the team behind the scenes and in the spotlight.
Hello, my name is Vicki Nesda, and I serve Worthington Schools as the Director of Communications.
Hi, I'm Don Taylor. I'm the Digital Communications Specialist for Worthington Schools.
Hi everyone, my name is Corey Lynn Carter, and I get to be our audio-visual specialist on our district communications team.
It's been a long career. I did communications and public relations for what is now Verizon.
My background is actually in music. I have a music degree from the Capital University Conservatory of Music. Music was my lifelong passion.
So I graduated from Ohio University, and I was actually in journalism for almost 20 years. I started as a videographer and a reporter for 4 or 5 years. And then I became managing editor at the Ohio News Network for about 12 or 13 years.
And then found an opening in communications at Worthington Schools.
I had some contacts who had transitioned into the K-12 space and said, hey, we think you would really like it. I got introduced to Mrs. Nesda and Mr. Collett upstairs in our IT department, and we just really hit it off.
So being the digital communication specialist, number one, I'm in charge of the website. I'm in charge of all of the social media channels that the district has, which is Facebook, X, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So we post to all of those.
Each day in Worthington Schools is a little different.
No 2 days are the same. Our team works to make sure we identify and then find a platform to share good news stories about the district.
One of the things I love about what I do is that I don't have to synthesize anything. I don't have to make anything up. What my job is to go and be in our spaces with a camera, with a microphone, with whatever, and capture the good things that are going on every day in each of our 21 buildings.
I think we were sitting in a conference room, and it was probably Dr. Bowers who said, you know, we need our community. We want everyone saying, like, we love our Worthington schools. We knew we would be going onto the ballot, and so we wanted our taxpayers to see that, like, hey, your neighbor is posting a poster that says we love Worthington schools.
We've been best social media for 2 years, back in the last 4 or 5 years.
Are there more awards back there that I've seen?
Those are from my news days. So I have a couple AP awards for election coverage. I was lucky enough to win an Emmy for something that we did with the Columbus Dispatch.
Undoubtedly, the best part of the job is the people. Our team is a lot of fun, Don and Corey and I.
I learn so much every day, technically about my craft, but also about how a school district runs and what makes a good one good. And Worthington is a great school district. We're really all lucky to be here.
So I think it's really important to tell our story. There's so many great stories out in the schools with staff and students.
Communication is what builds trust. So whether that's your individual relationship with a person, a business's relationship with its clients, or a school district's relationship with its students, staff, and community members, you have got to have communication, communication, communication. And so clear and consistent communication is paramount for being in step with your community, its values, and ultimately for all of us being able to work together to do the most for our students to empower them to change the world.
Wow, I'm so thankful we have such a strong group to spread news about the school system.
Yeah, me too. You know what else I'm thankful for? This warm weather.
Me too. Adios to snow.
Flakes.
What?
Snowflakes.
Oh yeah, the upcoming theater production.
Snowflakes is an educational piece about autism and the wide spectrum of it and the different types of people on the spectrum. So we definitely have a few members of our cast who are neurodivergent, and that was obviously very helpful. I'm student directing and I myself are autistic, so it's having someone who knows what it feels like is very helpful because it's more accurate and a learning experience for everybody. But I think it's extremely informative, and this was an extremely good show to do, especially considering just what's going on in the world right now. It's good to have that kind of awareness. So it hasn't been officially published yet. This will be one of its first performances ever, and I think that's really cool, and I'm really excited about that because I think that we have done an extremely good job, and I'm excited to have this be its debut performance. So the children's shows are usually consist of mostly freshmen and sophomores, but we do have a few juniors and seniors as well. Because there are 3 different acts, Miss J is not typically there the whole time. She's usually wandering about in between the casts and just making sure that everything's running well. But we're pretty much just the student directors on our own doing our job. And I think that's extremely helpful, especially leadership skills wise.
When is Snowflakes?
We have a touring cast going during the school day to visit the elementary schools to perform it for some kids, which is really exciting. And those are going to be on the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. And then our public performances, which you can go buy tickets and go see, we have 3 casts. So the red cast will be performing on the 3rd, the blue cast will be performing on the 4th, and the green cast will be performing on the 5th. I'm just very excited about this show because, again, I have autism and I feel like there are a lot of things that either are kind of just brushed off or not talked about enough, especially with like kids our age. And I think this show is very important to bring that awareness and just to actually talk about it.
Yo, that was cold. Get it?
Yeah. Anyway, this week we asked you guys what season does the equinox take place?
The correct answers were fall and spring. Thanks for participating.
This week we're back with our usual sports updates.
Take it away, Brady.
Hey Cards, I'm Brady Sanford, and welcome to the first spring edition of Sports Report. But first, let's wrap up the winter season. The TWHS Concert Band, Symphonic Band, and Wind Ensemble all earned a superior rating at the Ohio Music Education Association District Competition. Great job, Cards. Overall, the girls' indoor track and field team finished tied in 14th place at the state championship. The 4x800 relay team of freshman Alessia Becks, freshman Stella Potter, freshman Meredith Hinton, and sophomore Lainey Fouth ran a season best time of 10 minutes 2.5 seconds to finish in 14th place. Lainey Fouth finished just 1 second off her career PR in the 1600 meter run with a final time of 5 minutes 12.5 seconds, which placed 11th. Senior Jenna Olson finished 6th in the shot put, while senior Drea Tubbs finished 14th. Jenna Olson established a new school record of 55 feet, 7.5 inches in the weight throw and became the state champion. She earned a 16th place finish in the weight throw at the Indoor National Championship in Boston last weekend. Way to go. Boys volleyball started their season with a doubleheader on the road last weekend. They came up short in their first match with a 1-3 loss to the 2-time Kentucky State champions, St. Xavier. The upset was short-lived as the Cardinals promptly swept Cincinnati Elder 3-0. Congrats to Drew Barnes and Dylan Johnson for being named Max Prep's Player of the Match. In Tuesday's first home game of the season against Olentangy, the Cardinals soared to a 3-1 victory. Well done, Oliver Marker, for earning Player of the Match. The Cardinals took on the Bears of Berlin last night. Next week, they host Kahana. If you're in town over break, pull up to a softball or volleyball game to show your support. The season's just getting started. We'll see you when we're back after break.
Oh, one more thing. Attention seniors! Every year, each graduate is given the opportunity to choose a diploma presenter who has been influential in his/her life. The special person that each senior selects must be a current or former Worthington Schools employee.
In order to request the person you would like as your diploma presenter, you must turn in your request using the diploma presenter form posted on the senior website no later than Friday, April 4th.
There is no need to ask the person you're requesting ahead of time. The diploma presenter coordinator, Mrs. Wilson, will do that for you. Please see Mrs. Wilson in room A235 with any questions.
Well, that's all we have for this week, Cards.
We'll see you after spring break. Make sure to watch some Maddie Matheson cooking videos and tell your mom you love her.
And remember, it's always a great day to be a Cardinal.